Let the presentation begin.
Okay, let's start with strategy. Hello everyone, today I'll be presenting an overview of LG Electronics' business portfolio and its strategic positioning in the smart home market. To begin, LG follows a related diversification strategy, which is evident as no single business unit accounts for more than 70% of total revenue and multiple divisions share common technology platforms. Also, we use the PCG metrics to evaluate each division. The HNA division is a cash cow, and the OLED TV segment is a star. In contrast, the LCD TV segment shows low growth and RMS, placing it in the declining dog category. The VS and PS divisions operating in fast-growing EV and BTV markets are question marks. Therefore, according to BCG metrics positions, OLED, VS, and PS division need to be fueled for future growth with the consistent cash flow generated by HNA, but the LCD segment should be divested. Okay, now let's move on to the external and internal market analysis. As for the smart home market, we selected this segment for detailed analysis because it spans across multiple divisions. According to Porter's Five Forces, the threat of new entrants and supplier power are moderate, buyer power is high, substitute threats are growing, and industry rivalry is intense, reflecting a fragmented but fast evolving market. Overall, these traits make the market's attractiveness moderate. Despite this competitive pressure, LG holds a clear competitive advantage by pursuing a clear differentiation strategy. In 2024, the company allocated R&D budget to the smart home sector well above the industry average, enabling advanced features in its Skku platform. This justifies a price premium over lower-cost competitors. Also, in comparison with its biggest rival Samsung, which continues to rely primarily on hardware sales, LG drives 71% of its smart home operating profit from recurring service revenue. In summary, while Samsung leads in scale, LG demonstrates greater depth in functionality and service integration. This positions LG to take leadership in the smart home market, where long-term value lies in platform monetization.
Let's move on to the strategic alliance between LG and Microsoft. This partnership is more than just a tech collaborations, and it reflects our long-standing relationships based on trust and shared directions. LG brings expertise in smart appliance and cooling systems, while Microsoft contributes strengths in AI, cloud, and software platforms. Their alliance focuses on co-developing AI agent and data center infrastructure, targeting the rapidly growing edge AI market. For example, Microsoft's Copilot and cloud technologies are now integrated into LG smart TVs and AI appliances. What's important here is the form of the alliance. Rather than a joint venture or acquisition, LG and Microsoft opt for a non-equity alliance. This approach maintains flexibility and minimizes risk while enabling joint R&D and patent sharing. Ultimately, this alliance creates strategic synergy in AI innovations, enhances LG's transformation into a smart solution provider, and strengthens both firms' global competitiveness. Now, let's take a look at LG's corporate venture capital strategy. LG operates two core CVC arms, LG Nova and LG Tech Ventures. LG Nova is an internal innovation center focused on building new business in areas like digital health and smart life. It directly incubates and spin-off startups through pilot projects and co-investments. On the other hand, LG Tech Ventures functions more like a traditional venture capital. It's an independent fund supported by 7LG, investing across AI, mobility, energy, and next-generation displays. This structure supports synergy across the LG group. The strength of this dual CVC model lies in combining external innovation with internal transformation. It accelerates LG's entry into new markets and ensures strategic alliance with future growth sectors, especially AI, smart mobility, and clean tech. In summary, LG's CVC strategy is not just about investing returns. It's a long-term innovation engine designed to reshape LG's business portfolio and secure competitive advantage in emerging industries.
Our company is currently evaluating whether we should move forward with a large-scale investment in LG Pro. To determine its profitability, we must fully understand its incremental net present value. Let's begin with the basics. What is LG Pro? LG Pro is LG Electronics AI platform built on the Skku system. It equips premium home appliances with emotion recognition AI capabilities. enabling smarter and more intuitive interactions between users and their devices. To clarify the product structure, a smart appliance is a home appliance equipped with Wi-Fi and connected to LG Skku. However, an AI appliance falls under smart appliances but specifically features on LG Skku only. Based on LG's roadmap, we assume full integration in our projection model until 2027. To estimate LG Front's revenue, we multiplied home appliance revenue, smart appliance ratio, and AI application ratio of LG. For the operating margin, we calculated LG's average margin from 2015 to 2024. This yielded a figure of 6.43%, which we use to determine total costs. As for the growth rate, we referenced the domestic smart appliance market in Korea. The compounded annual growth rate from 2020 to 2024 was calculated as 11.36%, which we applied in our projections. Next, let's look at the cash flows. We use the revenue and cost figures described earlier. For depreciation, we assume the capital investment of 500 billion won in equipment and facilities, depreciated over 5 years using the straight line method, that is, 100 billion won per year. Based on this, we calculated EBIT, applied taxes, and drive annual operating cash flows. We also determined net working capital using LG's 10-year average ratio of working capital to revenue. As for capital expenditures, the 500 billion won investment is only made in the first year, with no additional capital spending thereafter. All these inputs allowed us to calculate the annual net cash flow. Based on these results, we can now make an investment decision. The NPV is about 600 billion won, which is much greater than zero, a clear indicator to proceed. The IRR is 25%, well above the required return or weighted average cost of capital of 4.37%. The payback period is 4.03 years and the discounted payback period is 4.13 years, both within a recoverable time frame. In conclusion, based on all quantitative indicators and strategic relevance, we firmly recommend proceeding with the LG Front project.
To reduce the risks of US tariffs and supply chain shocks, we proposed a three-region production system for LG. We selected India, the US, and Northern Vietnam based on factors like tariff exposure, market access, and labor costs. Instead of building entirely new factories, we suggest using and upgrading existing LG sites like the Tennessee and Monterey plants. This allows LG to save costs, respond faster to demand, and keep supply chain stability. We used a quantitative scoring model to compare options and clearly justify our final site selection. Because this is a new smart appliance, we combined expert judgment with simple time series models like exponential smoothing. Each region follows a different production strategy. India uses a hybrid strategy, adjusting with overtime and inventory. The US uses a chase strategy, matching production to demand every month. Vietnam applies a level strategy with constant output of 40,000 units per month. We calculated monthly inventory, workforce, and backlog and analyzed cost trade-off between labor, production, and inventory. This helped us design a flexible and cost-efficient plan for each region. Then we applied ABC analysis and created a new A1 grade for AI parts, which are critical, expensive, and non-substitutable. For A1 and A grade parts, we used EOQ and safety stock and added VMI contract to reduce risk. B parts are managed through regular EOQ-based orders. C parts use just-in-time and bulk purchasing due to low cost but high stock-up risk. On the logistics side, we combine regional centers, direct shipping, and 3PL partners to stay responsive. We also proposed real-time tracking with TMS and SCM integration to improve traceability and recall speed.
Today I represent LG Electronics marketing strategy through its AI flagship appliance, the LG Trom Watchtower, as LG company transitions into a smart life solution company. First of all, why do we focus on the LG Trom Watchtower? To understand this, we first analyzed trends in the home appliance market, especially the washing machine sector, which is one of the core categories in traditional appliances. The industry has shifted from focusing on just the washing process to prioritizing user experience. Consumers now look for added value in design, AI features, and space efficiency. Globally, the washing machine market shows steady growth with an expected average annual growth rate of 3.32%. From 2020 to 2024, the market turbulence was estimated at 4.22%. LG leads globally in this category, while Samsung holds a strong position in the domestic market, making the competition intense. Today's consumers want appliances that save time and effort, reflect their personal preferences, and fit into a smart, efficient lifestyle. The LG Trom AI Watchtower answers these needs with a company design and AI-driven convenience and excellent space utilization. LG positions the Watchtower not just as a product but as a lifestyle solution that enhances quality of life. Its marketing strategy highlights three core values: space efficiency, smart laundry experience, and easy control and convenience. These values are clearly communicated to the target segment, consumers who value smart, efficient living. Competitors Samsung uses a similar strategy, but while Samsung focuses more on emotional connection and automation comfort in its promotions, LG company emphasizes practical usability and simplified UX. In a brand recall test involving 119 participants, LG ranked first across all categories: washing machines, lifestyle convenience, and AI appliances, and tied with Samsung for first place in the AI appliance category. In the brand association survey, LG Trom was most commonly linked with the keywords convenience, design, and performance. Based on the brand equity analysis, we identified three key implications for LG's marketing strategy. First is insufficient communication of the value of space efficiency. Second, AI-based convenience needs to be conveyed more clearly. Third, the functional performance needs to be further improved to meet consumer expectations. In conclusion, the LG Trom AI Watchtower reflects LG's shift toward user-centered, smart lifestyle solutions. To maintain its competitive edge, LG must strengthen its communication and continue innovating to meet evolving consumer needs.
So these were our insights about LG Electronics business, and thank you for listening.